Հայաստանի գիտական հանրույթի հետ որևէ պայմանավորվածություններ ձեռք բերվել են եւ եթե այո, ապա ինչ պայմանավորվածություններ են եւ ինչ նոր պրոյեկտներ են սպասվում։
Have you obtained any agreements with the scientific, with the research community in Armenia, and if yes, please elaborate.
Not yet. These are we are having direct discussions about what's the best way for me to be helpful. And again, I've only been here 4 days, but I'm very happy to contribute any way I can.
Dr. Փաթափության, Armenia has recently launched its first state satellite into space. The Starmus Festival is coming to Armenia. But some people say that Armenia is too small, too poor to really engage in science, research and development. What do you think about that narrative and why is that still important in your mind?
I actually think the satellite is a wonderful example of how a strategic plan can be wonderful, because obviously the information from the satellite is very useful for science, for technology, and for defense purposes. And I think they seem to have done this well because it's a sensitive material. It was kept a secret for the longest time. And it's one of those things where science, technology, and usefulness for the community is all there. And I think that kind of strategic thinking going forward on science and technology is the key answer to the problems.
So Armenia definitely has the potential in your mind to put itself on the map with regards to science research.
Do you think Armenia has got that potential?
I think it already has in, for example, IT. There's lots of startups and bigger companies that are represented to the world as premier research institutions, and they've fed back into the educational program, and I think that could be expanded in some focused areas as well.
What can we do to develop science here in Armenia and to have Nobel laureates of our own who had conducted research here in Armenia and in other countries?
I think it's similar to what I was answering before. I think it's very, very important for a small country like Armenia with limited infrastructure in science to be very focused, to have a strategy and specialize in an area where we can expect excellence in the next few years to decades.
Do we have that strategy now?
I think it's we have it in some sectors like IT, and from what I see, the ministry is being very thoughtful in pursuing exactly that kind of plan.
Can you share any advice for young scientists who would be scientists?
I kind of answered that, but I'll say it in a different way. I think people want me to say that if they work hard, they will also win the Nobel Prize. But I feel like it's more important to highlight the process and the teamwork for success both for personally and as your community. When I give a scientific talk, I have an acknowledgement slide, and there are about 100 people that I thank. And so I think people have to realize that success comes as teamwork. I'd rather less emphasize individual achievements and highlight cooperativity, working in an area where you love, you're good at, and you can help your community.
Thank you.